Today, we will talk about how to survive a plane crash. Let's have a look at the details. The chances of dying on a commercial airline flight are actually as low as 9 million to 1. That said, a lot can go wrong at 33,000 feet, 10,058.4 meters, above the ground, and if you're unlucky enough to be aboard when something does, the decisions you make could mean the difference between life and death. Almost 95% of airplane crashes have survivors, so even if the worst does happen, your odds aren't as bad as you might think. You can learn to prepare for each flight safely, stay calm during the crash itself, and survive the aftermath. The first step is preparing for flights. Dress comfortably. You'll need to be able to stay warm if you survive a crash, even if that is not a consideration. The more of your body is covered during impact, the less likely you are to receive serious injuries or burns. Wear long pants, a long-sleeve t-shirt, and sturdy, comfortable, lace-up shoes. Wear sensible shoes. Although you may want to be comfortable or professional-looking on a flight, sandals or high heels make it hard to move quickly should there be an emergency. Sit in the tail of the aircraft. Passengers in the tail of the aircraft have 40% higher survival rates than those in the first few rows. In the event of a crash, yes, it's actually statistically safer to fly economy than first class. Saving money could also save your life. Read the safety card and listen to the pre-flight safety speech. Yes, you may have heard it all before, and you'll hopefully never need it. But if you keep your headphones on during the pre-flight instructions or ignore the safety card, you'll be missing out on information that could be vital in the event of a crash. Count the number of seats between your seat and the exit row. Find the exit closest to you, and count the number of seats that it'll take to get to it. If you need to escape, you might have to feel your way to the exit, which will be a lot easier if you know where it is and how far. Keep your seat belt on at all times. The second step is bracing on impact. Assess the situation. Try to determine what surface the plane will land on, so you can customize your preparations. Prepare your space as much as possible. Brace yourself against the seat in front of you. It's also sometimes recommended that you put your head directly against the seat in front of you, and lace your fingers behind your head, tucking your upper arms against the sides of your head to cradle it. Bend forward. If there's no seat in front of you, try to remain calm. Keep a cool head, though, and you're more likely to get out alive. Put on your life jacket, but do not inflate it. In the case of a crash in water, put your oxygen mask on before assisting others. You've probably heard this on every commercial flight you've been on, but it's worth repeating. And the third step is surviving the crash. Protect yourself from smoke. Fire and smoke are responsible for the largest percentage of plane crash fatalities. Get out of the airplane as quickly as possible. Listen to the flight attendants' post-crash instructions. Flight attendants undergo rigorous training to make sure they know what to do in the event of a crash. If a flight attendant is able to instruct or assist you, listen closely and cooperate to increase everyone's chances of survival. Ditch your stuff. Rescuing your belongings will only slow you and other people down. Get at least 500 feet, 152.4 meters, upwind from the wreckage. If you're stranded in a remote area, the best thing to do is to stay close to the aircraft to await rescuers. If the crash is in open water, swim as far away from the plane wreckage as possible. Stay in one place, but pay attention to what needs to happen. Call emergency services and wait for rescue. You stand a much higher chance of surviving if you just stay put. Thanks for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel if you like our videos.